Hi my lovely friends, this is Marta here. I was making these lovely cards on my yesterday live classes, and because I still got the plenty leftovers, I've decided to make another video for my YouTube friends. So let's get creative. Hello, and very warm welcome everyone. This is Marta from Drop of Sunshine. Welcome back in another video tutorial. As I've mentioned on the intro, I did had some live classes on crafting together with all brands Facebook group where I was creating those two lovely cards, and because I still have got everything lying around on my desk, I've decided to create another card. I've started from scoring the A4 size piece of paper in half to create my card base, and now I am trying to work a little bit on the composition. The design paper you're seeing over here, this is my own digital designs for which you can get them in the CRAFTSTASH. I will leave you down below all the links to all the products I'm using today. And to create my card, this is what I like to do whenever I'm trying to create this kind of a build-up composition. I like to take out the dies from the packaging, have a quick look which one looking the most appealing to me. If I think that I would like to build them up to create couple layers, and then I'm just start cutting out the shapes. Here I open up another packaging with my own dies. This is the design, this on the border collection I've designed for the CRAFTSTASH, and I do have two sets of the dies because I've got one. Once I've designed the collection, I received one set for free, and then I've bought another one because a couple days ago, I think it was actually last month, when we celebrated the Queen Jubilee, there was a 70% off discount. So I thought I'm gonna buy another set, so this way I can cut the whole length of the A4 size paper in one go. So this is what I like to do, and sometimes whenever I do like something really much, like some sets, and I find them very useful, I do buy doubles when they are on the offer or on a sale. Same, for example, with the floral designs. I recently purchased another set of the apple blossom dies, which I'm using for creating those flowers. So this way I can cut twice as much in the same amount of the time, so this saves me work. I've cut two of the borders, and then this die set contains a little strip which has this little embossed line, and I really love them, especially when they are cut from the mirror cardstock, either silver or gold. These are looking fabulous. And now I'm gonna cut a couple of the circular frame. The larger one comes from the Card Making Magic, but I do believe this set is already sold out. The CRAFTSTASH exclusive brands, whenever they are released, you do receive, like the shop received a certain amount of the product, and usually once they gone, they are gone. They are very rarely coming back unless there is a high demand and customer leaves the message. So if you like any die in particular, just go there, just sign up yourself for a newsletter. Whenever the die will come back, and then you have the chances that they will be returned. And this little, like a robin frame, this is a robin filigree frame. This is absolutely another one of my favorite dies, so I do love to use it. And this little heart, this is also Christina design, and this one comes from the Love and Marriage collection. So I do love Christina collections. I think her style combined like with what I'm creating were just like perfect match. So I love using her dies, and I'm just super happy I get to work with them. Now I'm grabbing some elements. I do have the whole box of the leaves and different die cuts. These ones, they are coming from my latest collection, number 3, which is also the digital papers. And with each collection, I am having the ephemera pack where you can print yourself leaves, flowers and frames, and then you cut them out and use them for your own projects. So if someone doesn't even have like a die cutting machine, or you don't have many dies, you can always support yourself with some digital designs and then use your scissors to cut around, and you will have lovely elements to use. I am picking up the right flowers. As you can see, I've got the whole bunch of them, and I'm gonna be starting assembling my cards. On this place, I just want to say thank you so very much, my friends, for watching, for subscribing to my channel. There's been so many lovely friends recently joining, so I'm super thankful. And please say hi, please say where are you watching from, and let me know what color combination cards you prefer to do. Are you like to use the bright color, pastel color, maybe like gold, black? What is your favorite colors you're using in your creations? I would love to know that. And same for my friends who's been here on the channel for a little bit longer. Also, if you can, just say hi and write down which colors you prefer to use. Here I've got those edges, and this is something you can create using just the punches. If you don't have the dies, you can use any punch, like a border punch, and create some lovely ornament here. And I've cut them from the white paper, but they're gonna be disappearing, like it's gonna be white on white look, so it's not gonna be as much visible. So I wanted to enhance them, and for that I've kind of addressed them in the same color as my design paper. So I use this tumbled glass and a spoon of sugar, distress oxide ink, just to very gently color them. And now I will be adhering them to both sides of my design paper, and once I will have everything glutened down, I will be just trimming it with my guillotine. This way I will have perfectly cut straight edge. And what I like to do whenever I'm adhering those elements, I like to put this strip of the double-sided tape on the bottom, and then I am adding a dash of the liquid glue, and this is just a regular PVA glue, to my border. And this way I am able to move it around a little teeny tiny bit, so it will provide me that slippery surface, so I could make sure that all the border is just perfectly glued straight away, so it's looking nice and just professional, have this nice professional look. Now I'm also adding these white strips, and I just love them. These are really texturized, because they do have those teeny tiny embossing lines on them, so you will see that on a close-up look. And this is also a nice finish touch. If you have something which you didn't glue perfectly straight, or you just want to mask some areas, just cut yourself a teeny tiny strip, either from gold or from white or any other piece of the color cardstock, and this will help you out to cover up all your mistakes or something. Another way you can cover up your mistake is to actually creating the distress edge look. So if you didn't cut your paper perfectly straight, just grab the scissors and just distress the edges a little bit here and there, and this way no one will ever see that you're not being perfectly straight with your cutting. Now I am just putting it on my guillotine, and I prefer to use the guillotine rather than scissors, because this way I am perfectly sure that it's gonna be super straight and nicely cut. And once I have it done, I'm gently lifting those borders on both sides, and I will glue it to my card base using some foam tape. And the tape I'm using here, this is 1mm thick tape. It's not too much bulky, but lifting the front panel teeny tiny bit, it will help to stand out from the card base, and will even enhance those beautiful decorative edge I've created. So once I've pressed the center, I'm gently lifting the border back again, and now I'm trying to see how to glue my composition. And the first thing it hit me here, the second I've put these die cut pieces on the card base, is that they are not standing out as much as I would like to. So this is like something I'm paying attention to, that whenever I'm creating something, and sometimes you do have the idea, you think like, oh, this will be looking nicely, but this lovely frame is actually disappearing from the busyness of the design paper. So what I'm gonna do, I am quickly going back to the same die set, and I will cut additional layer to back it up from underneath. However, because my die cut pieces, they are white, I don't want to have this white on white look. I've print myself another page of the digital designs. This is another one of my designs from the collection number 3, and this paper, for the first look, you can say, oh, Marta, it's almost white, it's not really much difference. But you will see once I will once I will place it against the white frame, this will make them pop. This is absolutely one of my favorite technique, is that to enhance the pattern, and you don't want to add too much color because you want to keep it this nice, elegant, very bright look. Just set it against very pale, either pink or blue, barely visible paper. Just something which will really change the whole game, and you will see it in a second. And what I'm doing here, I am trying to create a nice frames. So for that, I am trying to check with this middle element with this lacy pattern, so they are nice fitting in the center. And then I am securing the outside dies with the tape, and I am removing the middle portion. So this way it will cut me the nice frames, which will be nicely fitting to my frames. And now when I'm placing this masking tape, I am concentrating to not put the masking tape in an area which I want to use. So for the outer die from the frame, I am putting it outside, and then from the one which is inside, I'm trying to place my masking tape towards the inside, so it's not gonna be tearing my frames accidentally. And here you can see, even though that this color would seem it's almost white, but it enhanced the pattern really much, because if you look on this card in real, like, you know, in real light, this teeny tiny tint of the blue, it's really make these white pieces pop. So I'm just gluing them down directly onto the frame, and then I will be lifting my frame with the foam tape. And what it does, this framing, those die cut, this ornate circles, once I frame them, I really have this nice much wider area to place my double-sided foam tape. So if I wouldn't add this second thick frame on underneath that decorative one, I would not be able to lift it because obviously I would not be cutting this 1 mm thick pieces of the foam tape. Well, the only other way you can do it, if you want to use just a frame on its own, I would recommend to cut 4 or 5 of these, and then once you will glue one on top of another, you will receive this nice thicker frame which will have dimension on its own. And here, because I want to raise this little heart, I've decided that the middle circle, the one which is inside, I will glue just with the hot glue, so this way it's not gonna be all lifted, and I will have this nice differentiation between the elements. So one of them will be just lower, one will be higher. Here I am using a piece of the florist sizzle, and I always like to roll it this way. It prevents from all those like pieces which are sticking out. They kind of hide inside, and everything is nicely curved. And here I am putting 2 layers of this heart. This is also from the Love and Marriage set by Christina from Card Making Magic. And this heart I am backing with the foam tape, and I use a triple layer of the foam just to give it this really nice pop of dimension. And now my favorite part of every card making process is that this final moment when I can start working on adding the flowers composition, you know, to add some pearls or some other bows, strings, anything like that. This is always my favorite part. And what I like to do whenever I'm creating this special card, I'm always making sure I do have plenty of the elements. This is something which will lift your card to the next level. Rather than adding 1 flower and 2 leaves, or 2 flowers and 4 leaves, just cut yourself a bunch of leaves and flowers. They don't have to be from the same set. What I like to do, I always grab one day, like once a week or something like that, I grab all of my floral leaves or something like that, and I'm just simply cutting them from the white paper. You can always add a dash of ink and change them into the blue, green, a grayish color, whatever you need, but you always have those leaves on hands, and these are very beautiful to add even on its own, especially the white one. There is something like I really like and enjoy whenever I'm creating the elegant card, that I can add couple white leaves in between the other leaves. And the gray one, these are the ephemera digital designs, which you can print the whole sheets of the leaves and cut them, and you can have as many as you like. They are coming in different color variation. There are green, there are a little bit blue tone, and this grayish, which I find very, very elegant, and I think they just match up with this nice pastel color tone of the cards really, really well. And then I am adhering a couple of the foam flowers, just to, filling up the gaps until I feel that this is enough. Once I have all the elements, I will show you now all the close-up look, and I hope you will enjoy it. And here you can see how this teeny tiny tint of the blue on the frame is making this decorative element standing out. Thank you so very much. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to give it a like, to say hi in the comment, and write down which of the colors of the cards are your favorite one. Thank you so much for being here and watching, and I'm wishing you all a fabulous weekend. See you shortly. Bye bye.